we have been learning all about dogs this past week, and I am so happy that you just got a new dog. I know how excited you are about your dog and can't wait to play with him, but first we must learn how to take him for a walk. Since you have a big dog, it is especially important that we know how to get him ready properly so that you can safely walk him down the street. During this lesson, I need you to listen closely and keep your eyes on me. I know that a cute dog can be distracting, but it is very important that you watch me very closely and listen to everything I say. If you do a great job, at the end of the lesson, we will be able to take our dogs for a walk. So, let's get started. Just remember, you need to be listening very carefully. How should you be listening?
Very carefully.
Great job. I know you will listen very carefully to everything I say and be a great learner. Now I'm going to ask you a few questions about some things we've already learned to make sure you are ready for our new lesson. What is the dog walking law in our town?
Always have a leash on.
Great job! Your dog must always have a leash. Nice. I think we're now ready to learn how to get your dog ready for a walk. First, we must make sure we have everything we need to take our dog for a walk. I will tell you what we need. We need the dog's collar, his harness, the leash, and plastic bags. I will say it one more time. We need the dog's collar, harness, leash, and plastic bags. Joel, what do you need to have to take the dog for a walk?
Collar, harness, leash, bags.
Great. Joel, can we take the dog for a walk without his leash?
No.
Correct. We need all the supplies in order to take the dog for a walk. Now remember, I need you to be listening to me and watching me very carefully. First, I will tell you how to get the dog ready for a walk, and then I will show you. First, fasten the dog's collar around his neck. Now we put the harness on. To do this, first you buckle the dark ends together. First we buckle the dark ends together and put them around the dog's neck. Then you buckle the light ends underneath his belly. Then we will hook the leash onto the ring of the harness. Finally, hook the plastic bags on your leash. I will say it again. First, fasten the dog's collar around his neck. Now we must put the harness on. To do this, first you buckle the dark ends together and put them around the dog's neck. Then you buckle the light ends underneath the dog's belly. Then we will hook the leash on the ring of the harness. Finally, hook the plastic bags onto your leash. Joel, can you tell me how to get the dog ready for a walk?
The collar around his neck, and then put the dark pieces around his neck, and then the light pieces around his belly. Hook the leash to the ring on the harness, and then clip the bags to the leash.
Wonderful job, Joel. So when I'm getting ready to take the dog for a walk, do I put the dog's collar on first? Yes. How do I know? Because the first thing I do is put the dog's collar on. When I'm getting to go take the dog for a walk, do I put the dog's leash on first? No. How do I know? Because the first thing I do is put the dog's collar on. Joel, do I put the dog's collar on first?
Yes.
How do you know?
This is the first thing you do.
You say it a little louder.
This is the first thing you do.
Yes, that's right. The first thing you do is put the dog's collar on. Do we put the dog's harness on next?
Yes.
How do you know?
So that's the second thing you do.
Perfect. When putting on the harness, do you buckle the light ends around the dog's neck?
The dark ends.
Great job. I buckled the dark ends around the dog's neck and the light ends underneath the dog's belly. Then I will attach the leash onto the ring of the harness. Joel, do we hook the plastic bags on our leash?
Yes.
How do you know?
That's the last thing you do.
Great job. I think we are ready to get the dog ready for a walk. Remember, when we're taking the dog for a walk, first, fasten the dog's collar around his neck. Now we must put the harness on. To do this, first you buckle the dark ends together and put them around the dog's neck. Then you buckle the light ends underneath the dog's belly. Then we will hook the leash onto the ring of the harness. Finally, hook the plastic bags onto your leash. Now I want you to watch me get the dog ready to go for a walk. So first, we put the dog's collar on. we put his harness on. First, we buckle the dark ends together and put them around his neck. Then, we buckle the light ends underneath his belly. Next, we hook the leash onto the ring of the harness. And the last thing we do is clip our bags to our leash. Now we are ready to take the dog for a walk. Now I want you to help me take the dog for a walk. Okay, so what should we do first?
Put the collar on.
How do you know?
That's the first thing you do.
Yes, that's correct. First we put the dog's collar on. What's the next thing we do?
Put the harness on.
Yes, that's correct. We're putting on the harness. What ends do we buckle around his neck?
The dark ends.
Great job. That's right. We buckle the dark ends around the dog's neck and the light ends underneath his belly. Would we hook the plastic bags on the leash next?
No.
What should we do next?
Put the leash on the ring of the harness.
Great job. So what is the last thing we do?
Clip the bags to the leash.
Perfect. Now your dog is ready for a walk. Now that we have practiced getting the dog ready for a walk together, can you please tell me how we do it?
Yes.
Okay.
You put the collar on, and you put the harness on, put the dark ends around his neck, the light ends around his belly, put the leash and the ring on the harness, and then clip the bags to the leash.
Awesome job remembering how to get the dog ready for a walk. Could you show me how to go through the steps?
Yes.
Perfect! You did a great job. You will be able to take your dog for a walk without my help. Great job today learning how to get ready to take your dog for a walk. I know you're going to have so much fun with your new dog. Next week we will teach him to lie down and roll over for a treat. Now that we're back from our walk, can you remind me the first thing we do when we're getting the dog ready for a walk?
Put his collar on his neck.
Nice. And then do we buckle the dark ends or the light ends around the dog's neck?
The dark ends.
Great job. Now let's get these dogs a big bowl of water.